Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm super excited. You guys, I have like a tendency to like be really excited for no reason, but I guess there's something to be excited about. Um, so I don't know if like Venus, not Venus, Mercury is in retrograde, or maybe Venus is in retrograde. I'm not too sure, but I'm definitely getting a lot of like people or vibes that I knew from the past. I know I keep thinking about this one person and I don't know why, but it's just like honestly, like I keep thinking about this person is and honestly, it's a comparing thing. I don't know if like I'm insecure or something like that, but I'm not. I feel like I just refer back to it just to make sure, like just to keep me in check, right? But I don't know why I keep doing it. It's like a comfortable thing. And honestly, when I channel the energy, like it's like if I was at a certain energy or frequency, it would put fear in my heart. If you guys, listen to the Sagittarius blessings reading, you'll see what I'm talking about. But like, yeah, I'm not too sure, and I don't like it because it's like you should never compare yourself to anyone unless like it's necessary, okay? Especially in love. Like honestly, love and all that kind of stuff, it's like a canvas. Like you really can't go wrong. It's like, what do you want things to look like? And if you don't want it to look like that way, then change it. It's not really that big of a deal, unless money is involved. But honestly, it's not really that big of a deal because if we have all the money in the world, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But since things are pretty like tight, you feel me? Yeah. So this is gonna be a Gemini. What blessings are coming in for you guys here? I'm super excited to do this. I'm always excited to do like air signs. I don't know why. I just feel like air signs are more like out there. Um, Even though like my experience dealing with like air signs hasn't been like the best. Hold on, my wire's tangled. So yeah, it hasn't been the best, but I do love air signs. They are very like not by the book, but they're very logical. Like they have like a certain style where it's like first, then, and then lastly. When they talk or when they do things, it's just very like simplified, and I just love that about them. I don't really get into arguments with air signs. It's more like platonic and romantic, um, and if we do get into an argument, it's due to these individuals like wanting to suck up to other things rather than like being real, okay? Because I find that I'm always on the spectrum of just like being real. I'm just like, I'm not gonna lie to you, but if I'm in this field, if I'm in the educational department, or if I'm in like the banking department, why would I lie to you? Why would I not give you this information? This information is very useful. Like, why would you not take my, and why would you, like, it just doesn't make any sense, and they get salty, so forth and so on. Okay, so it's just, yeah. And then it's just, oh my god, honestly, oh my god. But anywho, so this is gonna be a Gemini, so I'm pretty excited. um Yeah, I've also found a new artist. I'm pretty sure I came across her. That's what I'm saying. Like I keep coming across like old energy. It's almost like the universe is trying to tell me like remember, like remember where you came from here. And this is probably a blessing with this individual too as well. It's like remember where you came from here. This could be a new person or this could be the same person but a different energy. It's like remember your past because where you're going next, it's a very humbling thing. Like everything's gonna be okay, you know. So I'm not too sure what that's about, but going back to the person that I knew, not that one, but going back to someone that I found that's air quote new, I looked her up before. Um, we have like um, yeah, you guys, a text message. So we are very similar. I don't know if she's like have the same background as me, but I went to a place and that's definitely the background. Cause I'm not sure if she's like that background. I'm pretty excited, but we do have the same style, and it's just great to like have like that reflection where they're like you can do something. It definitely made me feel like I can do something because I was definitely in the field that she was in, and I was like, oh, people won't like what I'm doing, like kind of like usually people don't like my messages and stuff like that. Come to find out, like that's more professional and like that's where I should be going. I should have a little bit more faith because I have a lot of content. I have a lot of like, I have a lot, and we can make more. Some of you guys need to be careful because there are people who are trying to like take your stuff, like physically or spiritually. So, like, just be mindful who you are around, monitor people's behavior, and also like listen to the things that are not being said. Okay, also the vibes, like literally, I that was what caught my eyes. It was called vibe, and so um yeah, that's what literally caught my eye. So, listen to the vibe because if the vibe is like telling like, trust it. One thing I've known about like 5 minutes in, this is very informational. All of you guys should listen to this, okay? One thing I know about vibes, when you get a vibe from a ex-boyfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, whoever, like understand like it's for a reason. Now I ain't gonna say, I'm not saying every mother mofo vibe is correct because there's a lot of people who has certain vibes or they treat me a certain way and I'm like, I don't understand why you don't like me. I don't understand why you feel the way how you feel about me. I don't understand why you talk to me this way. I'm not like a 12-year-old. I'm this age, so stop talking to me like that. I don't understand. I feel like you guys are like, when you guys get into situations like that, you guys may be helping these individuals because maybe they're still in this. When they bump across your energy, it reminds them of their 2-year old, and it's like they have trauma because when they were a 2-year old, their mother was treating them like that, and they were probably a wise beyond their time, right? But they weren't that strong minded, or they didn't have that willpower to say, hey mom, or hey dad, hey mom and dad, I'm not like that. Stop talking to me like that. I'm a full blown 2-year old who can speak full sentences. But you guys, you're a bit different. You don't, you did that. You said, hey mom and dad, like, I'm able to do this. Your person, the person that people that's coming towards you, they're not doing this. So this is why they're doing it to you. They didn't do it, so this is why they're doing it to you. It's for you to help them, for them to, grow and be like, oh, okay, I see what I did wrong. Yeah, motherfucker, yeah. Like, stop talking to me like that, on a more egotistical, in a more ego way. But like, no, legit, like, I'm here to help you spiritually grow, and for you to realize or for you to understand that not everybody, or when you are in a certain energy, you need to be this way. Okay, not everybody is one size fit all. You need to explore, you need to expand. Okay, you have to treat people differently depending on the circumstance, or them, so I think the blessing is to make a, like, to, wrap it up. The blessing is the fact that you guys are meeting someone who is aware that they are here to help people, whatever it looks like. I'm not saying this person is perfect, but they are very good at analyzing. I don't know if this person has Virgo in their chart. If it's not Virgo in their chart, I don't know if this person's an Aquarius. If not an Aquarius, they could be an Aries. If not an Aries, this person, they could be semi-Taurus or on the brink of Taurus. And yeah, I'd say those signs. A Scorpio, they could be a strong Scorpio as well. But the signs that I'm not mentioning, they kind of act aloof, or they like, they see it. Like Libras, they do see it, but then they create a reality where they're like, oh, okay, they act aloof or ditzy, and it's like, why are you acting aloof or ditzy? Why are you not grounded? Like, this is an assignment. Why are you not like paying attention? you know Scorpios are more like, okay, I'm paying attention, so I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna play chess. Okay, they're more like in front of your face, but they're not seeing the overall picture. Sagittarius, they're more like America. Like, they're very like, I'm gonna follow the system. I'm gonna pick a pearl in the system, and that's it. I'm gonna pick my part, and that's what they play. And once you cross that road, it's like, okay, all right, that's when it's my time to like step up. Really good friends, but I would say don't cross them, and just know their role. And so forth and so on, so it's not all of them. It depends on like what's in their chart. I know somebody that I know personally. They act like their zodiac sign, but then their moon sign affects them as well, and also like their Venus and Uranus, all that good stuff. I think it's Saturn, all that good stuff. So it depends. It's like, mixing chemistry, whatever. But usually, like, those signs that I pointed out, like, they're very like eyeball, and they will like they'll study, you know. So let's see. I feel like that's a blessing with your person. Your person's really good at like what I'm talking about. You know, they're really good at that stuff, and in love, it just makes it even better because it's just such a full concentration of just like you and this person's love. There really isn't any problems in a relationship. So if you guys want excitement, I would say do it through sex, through just going out a lot. Really laugh, really smile. You can even fake it, and you'll feel like, okay, this isn't. I'm not saying fake the love because you guys have obviously a lot of love for each other, but it's one of those things where it's like, okay, we've done everything, you know, you guys may be going through a little bit of depression, honestly. I'm going to keep it real because you guys have done everything. It's not really anything to do, right? So just put a smile on your face. Scientifically, they do say when you smile, it does release, I think, is the word serotonin? You know, it does release you know, something in your brain and it actually makes you happy. So I would say work on that as well. But this person's really, really like, they know cycles. I don't know if this person has been a lot of places or whatever, but they know things. And this is a relationship with you and this individual where you guys are like legit. Like it's, you guys have someone who's like simple, you know, but they're not simple. They're just someone who's like, I'm not gonna make a problem out of something. If we don't have enough food, I'm just gonna go ask my mom. I'm gonna ask my dad. I'm gonna go to my neighbor if we're really cool like that. And if we're not cool like that, I'm just gonna go out and get a job or go to the pantry. You know, pantries, by the way, are free. Just wanna say, it's free. Free meals, hot meals, all that good stuff. So let's see. Okay, so this person, yeah. So like I was just saying, like we have my synchronistic card, but it's really my card of like unexplained events, which is synchronicity and synchronicity. So this person, who I said this for? I think I said this for Aries in one of those blessings readings. I think it was Aries. This person could be an Aries. Yeah, we have angels at the bottom of the deck as well. So this person is really divine. I don't think you ever met a person who is, if if you guys are meeting this person while they're at the beginning of their journey, they're not making sense of like the synchronicities, the synchronicity, and like what it means and what they're supposed to do. You know, they're not making sense of it. But this person comes off very like, I don't know why the word herbal is coming to me. So maybe this person could be into herbal things. That's like chemistry, holistic stuff. Um, um, yeah, but they come off very like spiritual or very like understanding, down to earth, like analyze, like they really want to understand something, or they come off maybe like, you know, everything's gonna be okay, like they're in a really good spot. Others, if you meet this one, you may be meeting this person why they understand everything. Like for me, like I'm getting confirmation. Oh, somebody just follow me. Dariusz. Hi. Yeah, I don't know. 345 could be important. And this person's liking a lot of my stuff. 345 could be important. Wasn't I just calling that number out? No, it was like 450. I will be putting that number up. They're liking a lot of my stuff. Okay, I'm not too sure, but hello, thank you. Um, yeah, so like me, for example, I guess I'm meant to talk about myself, honestly, with this spiritual journey because I just keep getting a lot of notifications. Once I started, like, once I flipped, my sides. So like someone like me, when you meet me, like I remember my mom, she used to be like, oh, like, hey, like, what does this mean? You know, what does that mean? And I'll give her the spiritual meaning or the symbolic meaning of it. I'll look it up for her, or I'll put my own definition just to, like, from what I've learned. So basically, to make a long story short, like, this person is like an informational bank, okay? before, like when you do meet this person, like, you know, while they don't know anything, there's a lot of intuitive things are happening. Like this person could be at the right place at the right time, have the right amount of something, blah 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 blah. Other people, for others of you guys, this other person, they know synchronicity and synchronicity when they are in something, and they're like, okay, here's what I'm supposed to do. So in love, I do see that this person, they know what to do. There's a lot of like synchronicity and synchronicity. I'm not too sure. I feel like I'm meant to give you like a broad energy, a broad read, because honestly, with synchronicity, serendipity, it's like, what, like, I can't really pinpoint anything, but like, you know, there are strange things that are about to happen, like goosebumps, and maybe situations like, you know, okay, things are not, that's not real, but it's real, you know, like it's something to think about, food for thought, you know, food for thought, you know. Yeah, this could be a water sign. 400 and 44505 could be important. 505 could be important. So this could be about a water sign. This could be something about like water. Maybe you guys are gonna go to the water or something like that. But there's a lot of strange things that's gonna happen, and it just doesn't really make any sense to you why this person is doing something with a water sign, or why this person is doing what they're doing here in love. But it's gonna make a lot of sense, especially if you're meant to be with this person long term, or if you're meant to be with someone else. Okay, when you get in this next relationship, you're like, oh, this is why I was like training, or this is why I had these morals and values, or these new morals and values here. Okay, so I feel like this person is definitely meant to teach you something here. Yeah, this person is, it's just like I said, an informational box here. Because we got my card of like, I'm getting information about like how to like bring things together. It's about partnerships, balance, duality. So this person's meant to like come into your life, and they're meant to like teach you like all these things, or if not teach you, they're meant to give you these things here. And these things are like probably really close. Like there are events that are really close, you know? So it honestly, I don't know what you're supposed to do with this. I feel like this is like a blessing read, but I feel like this person's almost like a warlock or witch for you. You know, like this shit coming true, or you're about to get a confirmation that this person is your angel, or this person is an angel. Um, you know, this kind of reminded me of. This kind of reminded me of the Claire and her brother, but you know they didn't know that they were brothers until like they met. Like the father, his name was Love or something like that, or like I don't know, but it's like the city of. Is it called the City of Bones, or like the city? I don't know, but her name was Claire. She didn't know that she was like a witch hunter. What was it called? A demon hunter. Um, Her mother hid that away from her. It's on Netflix. They have a movie, but there was a show about it as well. What was it, like Clarissa or something like that? And what was the guy's name? What was her brother's name? I think his name is Jason. Not Jason. Jace. Jace. You know, I feel like this is kind of like this kind of vibe. I'm not gonna lie. Behind the angels, we do have this person is gonna help you. There's an announcement that's gonna happen. Maybe with maybe there was a family member that tried to shade you, or try to diss you, or something like that, and or you don't know about this yet. Um, but there's somebody who tried to like diss, and this is not like, oh, you know, I'm dissing you in regards to like, oh yeah, you don't know how to like maybe cook, right? It's like all around. Like this person really trying to come for like, you know, the way how you take care of like yourselves, your life, and your and individuals here. So maybe you don't know this here, but this person's gonna come into your life, maybe act like a water sign here. Water signs are very sharp, but they know how to control like their emotions. Or maybe you need to know how to control your emotions more. I feel like this is almost like a warning, like a Halloween read, but maybe this is something that happened around Halloween. But just know that there are multiple people that got your back. They're not happy about this. They foresaw this with you and this person here. It is one person. So if it's a group of person, it is one person that stirred the pot, you know. And you know, these people are like, oh, we have a feeling of like, you know, leaving something, but they didn't know what it was. Because my smiley face card, it talks about like having things and not really understanding why they have things until a situation happens. That synchronistic card here, remember that? Unexplained things that can't really unexplain things. and now it's like making sense. But I think this is like this is definitely, it hasn't happened yet because we do have my broadcasting card. Okay, so and there's a problem that is being hidden from you, and I think this person's gonna like bring this up, you know. So this could be like a friend, this could be an associate, this could be anybody, this could be a neighbor, but it's not coming up yet. And I think that's why that this person's your angel, because this person's able to control the emotional aspect of the environment, but you have to go through it. And for some reason, this person is synchronized. So that means you've met this energy, or you met a person like this before. Every time you go through a situation, you meet a person like this. So for me, like when I was with my ex-boyfriend, I was heavily into his reality and his lifestyle. Um, and I was going through a lot of like things through high school with her, not being kicked out, but it's more of like, you know, like nitpicking a lot. It's insanity at that point. And I would always go, wow, Sarah, late. I didn't really have a curfew. I just, you know, I mean, I wouldn't get home around like 2 o'clock in the morning. It was more like, you know, I would get home at 11 o'clock. You know, never like to the next day unless I was sleeping out. Um, so yeah, but like yeah, it was more like stuff like that. Yeah, so I was going through that situation with her, and like high school, college, and all that stuff. But I mean, still good grades, you know. But yeah, um, so, but it's like he was a huge part of my life. But like for me, it would be like I'm always meeting, you know, guys or girls who, are like, for some reason, the universe is trying to make me focus on that instead of focusing on like what's going on at home or what's going on in general. Um, Now, what I learned in that past cycle or chapter, I would say, it's a chapter because I signed the contract. In that last chapter here, um, you know, I definitely won't be including someone who's like, oh yeah, let me help you out or something like that, because that person was like a major like influence. I feel like that's what kind of like broke the situation apart. I'm not saying I'm regretful. I'm happy it happened, honestly, because it's a lesson learned, and he gave a lot of power to her. I think that's why I felt so insecure, because I'm like, I don't feel insecure when you're around this person. I don't feel insecure when you're around that person. But you know, I did feel insecure because, you know, it's like you're playing around with her too much. You know, you're giving a lot of power. I don't know if you're trying to make me jealous or something like that, but it worked. And it's like, you know, how do you want me to react? You know, then you get argumentative. It's just like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't get. If you're trying to make me jealous, you should be like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, you know, I love you. But it was like, you know, it was a very hot fire and fire. It doesn't make any sense. So it's kind of sounded like you want to argue. You want something to happen. That doesn't make any sense. And they're showing me the card 4450W or 44505, you know? So, and that's where like this person comes in and they control like that Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio aspect of the situation, right? So, you know, so there's a lot. I feel like this person is coming in your life, or there's something that's a pattern that comes in your life a lot, and something back at home, something with your job is really, it's a big ass situation. I think you should really acknowledge that or come to terms with that, or this person's about to, like, you know, make you realize that. Okay? Because I think like I said, someone's about to call you out, and it's not just like in an area, it's like all around. Like, this person may say, like, you're a bad mom, you're a bad dad. Like, for me, with my ex-boyfriend's mom, I just be like, you're not a good mom, honey. Like, I don't have any kids, but for someone who's like, it's different, I understand it's different, but it's like, damn, that shit is not that. Like, it's just common sense. Like, if a person's acting out, you know, when a baby's like crying all the time, it's like, let me go down a fucking list. Has a baby eaten? No, it has not. Has a baby took a shower? No, no, it has not, you know. Or if you did all those things, did you rock the baby? Let me rock the baby. Oh, the baby's getting more quieter. Okay. And then it's like, I don't feel like doing this because your fucking ass is tired and you're a single mom. I get that. You know, like, you know what I'm just saying? Like, you know, for someone who has nieces and nephews and who was doing that, you know, it's just like, come on. You know, and doing that over and over and over again, to the point where I think the mom is just like, you know, let me just get the baby, you know, because things is not looking too good over here. um, so that's pretty exciting. All right, so let's see. Let's get some tarot cards here. Okay, so you guys are gonna be talking to this person pretty soon. We have the Eight of Wands popping out here. This is someone who moves very quickly, maybe speaks very quickly here. This can be somebody who's like a dealer. Okay, I don't know what dealer is for you guys, but I do feel like with the Eight of Wands, this person is a dealer. So this could be, like, this can be also an accounting, someone who like just deals with, like selling things. We have the Five of Cups here, so I don't really know what that's necessary. I think this person's gonna give you the news that somebody chose somebody else over you. And honestly, I don't think, but I see that this person was incorrect. They should have chose you and not this individual, because these two people got red in their cup and you got green in your cup. So I'm not too sure. Maybe somebody put something in your water. Maybe somebody put something in something here or whatever, but they're not doing too good. But it seems like even though like you're in a situation, they both didn't win. So if this person chose somebody else over you, this person's gonna tell you like, okay, yeah, you didn't win this one, but we still have two more offers here. So if you're interested in that, like you can do that. We can help you with that. You know. Um, And if you're in a situation, this person's gonna tell you like, yeah, this person didn't choose you. Yes, this person and this other individual, they went all out and they shaded you. They did whatever they did. You are someone in a situation when they do tell their story, they're like, okay, well, the way how it sounds is like, okay, you never went to go talk to this person. You never went to go ask them these questions. So like, you both are wrong. Like you're both wrong. This person's correct. That's why on the floor it's spilled as green, not red. You understand? So this person's gonna tell you like, yeah, you didn't win this, but you do have two more offers. These individuals, they don't have too much offer. They don't have two more offers. So that's the more positive note, right? We have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles here. So, this person wants to work with you here. I guess they stopped working with you here because of what happened with them personally. So this person wants to do the right thing, as of course, because they're your angel to tell you what's going on here. So this person is supposed to help you here. The blessing is that this person wants to work with you. These two individuals didn't want to work with you, but this person, they do want to work with you. I'm getting this person stop working with you here in the past. This could be the same person, or this could be a new person. They stopped working with some like an energy like this, but now they want to work with you here because something happened to them again, or somebody chose them a second instead of first. It's pretty fucked up. But if the universe is trying to say don't go this way because these people are envious, they're very jealous, and they're hot-headed. They don't want to master anything. They just want things to just be there. You know. We have the High Priestess, and this person intuitively knew this, or there was a Pisces in the situation, or somebody who has a J or a B in their name, or somebody who just keeps scroll or keep documents of something. They knew that this would happen to this person, or that they knew that it was going to happen to you. And they knew that this person was going to come to you, or this energy was going to come to you, and it was going to work with you. So it was a lot of knowing. You did have a lot of protection here with angels and the High Priestess. You did have a lot of protection. I don't know about this read, what's going on, but I feel like this is something that's gonna happen around Halloween. This is something that's gonna happen around Halloween, and I want to say these two individuals that like shaded you. These people are gonna be going to like a facility, a building. So I don't know if they're gonna be going to the correctional building, Rikers Island. Um, Yeah, Rikers Island, the correctional office, or the shelter, or something like that. I'm not too sure, but they are going to a building, okay, and you are going like over a bridge, um, or the opportunity you gotta cross, like maybe I'm hearing ley lines, or like, because ley lines are just energy, big sources of energy, so. But you gotta cross a bridge. Like San Francisco is what's popping up in my head. And we have the Four of Wands. So you guys are just gonna be creating a new life with this person. That's what it looks like. With the Four of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It just seems like you guys have a chance, an opportunity to yeah, you have a chance, you have an opportunity to get married, to have something over and over again, for someone to really like master this, can actually really get to know you and stuff like that, and really be something. Um, so that's what that's what it looks like, you guys. I mean, the cards is saying it, so I mean, what's the base reading? Yeah, this person is being an emperor. They have a 7 of Wands, so this person is not really fighting over, like their opinion with you here, because people would be like, oh yeah, I don't like her, I don't like him. This person's like, well, I don't know what to tell you because this person do this and that, blah 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 blah. But these people are wrong. Excuse me, with the red cup coming out, with red stuff coming out the cup. I stopped. I don't know what happened, but I guess maybe these people like finally broke, and they were like, okay, fuck it. Like, I'm just gonna like be fucking so wrong to the point where it's like, I don't really care. And it's like, at this point, because I feel like this person or you in a situation where you were like kind of like bending your back, breaking your back, and it's just like you keep like nitpicking at things, right? As I was talking about, but at like, it's like, okay, fuck the nitpicking. Like, I guess this person still worked with you or still was doing something with you here, and these two people were like, fuck the nitpicking. Like, I'm just gonna be wrong. Like, I'm just gonna be like, I don't fucking care. Like, I'm not trying to cooperate with you and this and that there. And it's like, the circumstances, like, you have to cooperate. And so that's when this person concludes like, okay, you just don't wanna, you just don't wanna, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, you guys here, but I feel like these two individuals are getting in trouble, or this person, like, learn from this person's past, because I feel like this person's gonna tell you something, you know, and it's very interesting. They're gonna tell you something here about their past that they don't probably want to talk about, but they need to talk about it with you, and this is actually just gonna push you guys to like marriage or like be in a relationship together, right? So, um, it seems a little like, hmm, hmm. Yeah, there could be like a earth sign that was like trying to like start a problem, and they were keeping their cool. Like, this is probably the instigator, an earth sign. The number five could be important. It could have been an earth sign and a Taurus with the number five. Okay, maybe 29, but 29 is like the high priestess, master number 11, which reduces to a 2, but you don't reduce to 2, it's master number 11. Maybe somebody's 44, I don't know. Yeah, but somebody was keeping their cool. But I know somebody was an instigator. Somebody was just not really trying to like. And this person comes in and like, listen, I want you. Like, I want you. I want to deal with you. Like, yeah, this person was an a-hole. Yeah, I can tell that they didn't really want to work with you and stuff like that. That's perfectly fine. But this is where the synchronicity and synchronicity come through. You had somebody do this to you before. So you need to remember how things worked out. But I don't think this person's gonna be making the same mistakes that they did before, or that a person did to you before, because they went back. That's like somebody's like, oh, I'm gonna go back to my ex-boyfriend. They got with somebody new, and they went back with their ex-girlfriend, their ex-boyfriend, their ex-wife, or ex-husband, ex-partner, right? But now that this person like really been through something twice, it feels like for some of you guys here, or they went through something one time where they saw you, they were like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm gonna come in this person's life, and I'm gonna take this person underneath my wing, and that's it. And I do see that you guys are gonna get married, like, for sure. This is like a confirmation with the high priest. This is like, now, do you really think this person's gonna sit around and wait to like marry you, or do you really think this person's gonna sit around to like, not work with you or something like that? Because it's like, why are you sitting on it if the high priestess is here and the scroll is here? Like, if all the facts is here and all this, like, why would you? It doesn't make any sense. So this next person with the Eight of Pentacles, because the Eight of Pentacles talks about mastery, it's like, I mastered this already. Going to Nine of Pentacles, you get to relax and like kind of like look at your own garden. So the new person that's coming in, the blessing is they're not like, there's someone, like I said, they're sharp. Like, they know what they need to work on. So that's entirely up to you guys if you guys want to get married or live with this person or be in a relationship with this person. But I will let you guys know that this person is a high priestess or they're a high priest. But right now they're channeling like a high priestess energy, and it's just like, at this point, like, why do you want to wait? why do you want to do this? Why do you want to do that? Unless you don't like me, like that's how they roll. Because again, they went through a situation where this person was chosen second, and it's like, like, so you like this person instead of this person. I peep. You know what I'm saying? And I would be so pissed off. Like, I'm like in this mindset right now. Like, I would be so pissed off if, like, because I was pissed off the way how my ex boyfriend treated me versus the ex best friend. You know, it's like, why are you treating her? Like, I would treat like a doll, but, you know, nigga, I'm supposed to be treated a doll like every fucking day, every year when I'm with your ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Not to be rude, but I'm your little queen. I'm your queen, honey. You're my king. You wake up, you go to bed, kings and queens every day, treatment and all. Like, that's what you deserve. It's not sometimes. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Sometimes, honey. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, yeah, confirmation. Like, it's like, come home. It's like, where's the home? Then the next dude, or the next female, she's treating him like, like a doll or something like that. Unless this person's really sensitive and your person's just like, I'm not understanding that this person's really sensitive and stuff like that. Yes, you grow feelings, but it's like, you gotta put a cap on that because we catch feelings like every day. It's a choice at this point. But like, yeah, I was feeling some type of way. You want to tell me you can whip my ass, but you ain't hitting this bitch? Oh my fucking god! I don't know what it is, but that would drive me insane. I was like, you was not, I know you lying. That's a clear sign that you don't love me. People be like, oh, like somebody told me, it was like, oh, well, like this person was really going through a lot, but you going through a lot with this other person, and you slept with them and did it. Like, you ain't doing none of that shit. So what's going on? It just look like I'm a punching bag. That's what the fuck it looks like. But when you know, like, because I don't understand. People be like, I don't understand. And I've been in a domestic violence relationship. I've been around it. I grew around that shit, bro. But you ain't hitting. I know still to this day. The dude ain't even hitting. I don't know what's going on. But I don't usually, with my family and people that I know, like, they say things. You ain't open up your mouth. You ain't saying nothing. There's no movement. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hitting the chick. But you was hitting somebody that I knew, right? So I'm like, what's going on? But you like, no, it has nothing to do with love. I think you need to start concluding or treat. I don't know, honey. You gotta go. You gotta go. That's why I'm like, there's no way. It boils my skin. And on top of that, the woman or the man doesn't say, you know what, bro, like, I'ma really need you to stop because she told me you was hitting her. Like, I know how you feel about me. Well, you don't even gotta say a lot. You just be like, this, it is what it is, but I don't really condone that. And I bet you that dude would get turned off because they think you fucking like that shit. Like, oh, that you see that you special, right? You see that this bitch ain't special, right? Like, the fuck, nigga? Like, I'll smack the shit out of you, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. Dead eyes, bro. I don't know, honey. Like, I'm not violent, but that shit, especially with the law, they're like, oh, did you document this shit? Like, nigga, like, who the fuck documents that shit? I'm hitting you back. It's fucking school, nigga. Like, but you gotta play smart. Confirmation. You gotta play smart. You know, be calm. Everybody needs to relax. Like, yeah, and that's why I'm not in that situation. And that's how I do the same thing. Like, I'm in school. I just walk away because I don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? And my ex boyfriend, the dude, like, you know, it was a little weird because it was a little weird because I was like, oh my god, I still love him. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me, honestly? I'm like, that ain't right, honey. And maybe there's something wrong with me. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I was like, oh, I still love him. Oh my gosh. Even though he dragged me across the living room floor, shoved the shit out of me, I'm pretty sure he was gonna, he was hitting the wall. I was just like, like, Project XX, right? It's XXX. Go look it up. You'd be like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna load you. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm just saying, like, you guys, if somebody is treating somebody better than that, and you tell a person, and they are just like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. They acting dumb, honey. They're acting dumb, or they not. If they're not acting dumb, you talk to them, make them realize, or show them the facts, and they don't like you. They do not like you. Or they be like, oh, that's not true. Or I'm just jealous. I'm just envious. I want to make you jealous. I want to, well, how fucking long you want to make me jealous and envious? Because it's working now. I'm saying something. And I'm being on lovey-dovey. But you still thinking about the other bitch. You still think about the other nigga. What's going on? You don't know how to pull back? It sounds like don't touch the hot pan, because the burn is still there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that Halloween read, don't touch it. There's a reason. And on top of that, that reading, it was talking about like that reading. It was talking about like how I've never had a read like that before. I think I had it like a while ago. I know I'm talking a lot, you guys, but this is very informational. I feel like somebody's gonna listen to this. So a lot of people, like, I feel like a group of you guys, I'm like, I resonate with this read, like, very much, you know. Like a lot of you guys. What I was about to say? Oh yeah, I've never had a read like that Halloween read. I know like the blessings reading, you guys are like really into that. I'm really happy about that. But the Halloween read, I've noticed that like maybe like one or two people. I know in the future people like listens to it and stuff like that. But in the Halloween read, I've never had a read like that. In the past, I think I had like one time or twice, and then I stopped doing like readings because I was like, well, like I've like there's always loopholes and energies, but I guess when you get to a certain level of heaven or when you get to a certain frequency, you can't be like going through loopholes all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be doing all that. I guess because you're a strong immortal or you have very strong presence, so it's pretty hard to like miss a fucking big ass bright light in a dark room. You know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't make any sense, right? So I don't know what's going on with that, but I mean, I don't know, you guys. But like I said, in that read, like, get ready. So this person that's coming into you guys, this person, they actually want to be with you. They actually like, what the fuck am I waiting to marry you for? What the fuck am I waiting to like, have a child with you for? It doesn't make any sense at this point. But if somebody touched a hot pan and you resonate with that shit, you guys need to get ready. Cause I'm thinking about this situation about myself, just like in general. I'm just like, I don't know, honey. Cause I don't know, and I think that's like for everybody in their life. Like you ain't ever going back, so it's like you always are being tested. You know what I'm saying? Like you always are being tested. So be mindful of like what you guys are doing and how you guys are treating people because you never know if that person's gonna hit it to fame, make it to fame. You know? So I don't know, but unless your morals and values are being attacked, then what I'm saying. All right, let me move on because I feel like this is a little too much. We gotta do what's it, Gemini? We have to do Aquarius and Libras. So I will see you guys next time. That is all that I have for you guys here. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like subscribe to to my channel. There's also a little surprise in the inbox. What is the inbox? In the description box below, yep. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.